Hello, I am OT the Speaks, also known as O Speaks. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I like when you comment. So today I wanted to go over something that I thought was really, really funny. MSNBC kind of threw it out there that they may be selling up for sale, and Elon Musk kind of put it out there that he may be interested in buying it. I haven't seen anything that shows that he's serious about it. He floated the idea out there on X, and the media is going crazy over this. CNN did a segment, and that's what I want to cover today, with a young lady named Cari Champion. Young lady, she's older than I am, which is interesting because she's not coming from the woke era of journalism school. Even though the media has always been left, journalism was still journalism when I was even coming up. So she knows what free speech is and doesn't appear to understand it fully. Anyway, I want to watch this and go over it really quick.
Can't come on TV and just make up things and say things. That happens on X. Please don't give me the eyebrow furrow as if you don't know what I'm talking about. It happens often on X. I can go and say the color is blue, and I will be met with so many disrespectful remarks. No one's regulating the N-word. No one's regulating the criticism. No one is regulating how people are treated.
How much government regulation of the First Amendment are you for?
Let me tell you something. If I came on here and I just started calling you all kind of names, do you think the bosses would let me continue to do that?
I mean,
back in the day, we had shows like Morton Downey Jr. We had Jerry Springer, Jenny Jones. Like, she doesn't seem to remember any of this, but she's older than I am. So I find it interesting that she's not for free speech. She doesn't like it. But again, she went to journalism school. She's been broadcasting for a long time. I don't know exactly how long. So her talking like this is very strange to me, being that she's literally on CNN right now. This is what she does. And she came up, I believe she came up in entertainment and then sports journalism, but it's still, I mean, you still have the right to free speech. Like, what is she talking about? Somebody calls me names? Yeah, that may be a company policy issue. That's not a free speech issue. I don't know why she thinks she should be protected on X. Very, very interesting point of view.
And it happens to me occasionally. I don't know if you watch
it doesn't happen to you, but it doesn't happen for me. And I know that I wouldn't be able to do that. There's a level of professionalism in what we do here, because we are journalists and we adhere to something, at least morally.
Again, it hasn't happened to me. I don't like it. I, me. Free speech is not about you, lady. She seems to be like a real narcissist. And we know these people are in Hollywood. We know they're all through journalism. But to hear somebody say this on a news station is really, really ironic.
And you said in some ways, always. I feel like X, I don't know if anyone is on it in any capacity. I don't know if you're on it. And you're the only one? You're on it? You all are on it? Okay. I've actually decided to take a rest of peace because it is not a peaceful place for me. And I know if, in fact, you don't agree with this current administration, most people can say that it's not a peaceful place.
You have a right to not be on there. That's what happens in a free society. People have the right to be on it. People have the right to not be on there. People have the right to say whatever they want. She's used to the leftist part of Twitter. She does not like X. That's her real issue. So you see, this is really about Musk and MAGA Muse about buying liberal network MSNBC. She doesn't want that. She remembers the glory days of Twitter. She does not like X.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was an actual bid made to take on MSNBC, but the fact that it just can't happen in real life.
And we just can't.
It's not even
for sale.
It's not officially for sale.
The last
it's not
time
even
he
realistic.
mused about maybe buying something.
It's not even realistic in real life. But I do believe that media, everyone sitting here at this table, if you don't agree, we are in for some tough. We're in for some tough years ahead.
But why is it not realistic for him to do that? Bezos can buy publications, but Musk can't. Seems to be doing a pretty good job over there at X. This is more projecting. She doesn't want it to happen. Again, she wants a safe space. That's what this is all about.
I do believe that we are not going to be able to be as safe or say what we want to. I don't think free speech is going to be as free.
Now, Scott, I want to bring you in here.
I heard what you're saying about X. I saw a survey this week It's now the most ideologically balanced user platform.
Scott,
of any platform.
stop. It's too early. I just sat down. I've only been here for 2 minutes.
You cannot
continue to say
the show, but
you cannot say that.
So,
That's not the case.
So
Who's the source
of that?
What I find, we reported it on this network.
Who's the source? So I found what he's talking about. It's just weird that all of these people are up there yelling at him as if, who's the source? That's not true. That's not true. Okay, well, CNN is the source. Here's what's funny. This starts out as like a hit piece or somebody mocking Elon Musk and X, and then it turns into exactly what that gentleman just said.
Twitter X is unique in that it is actually losing adults who say they are using this particular social media client, Mr. Berman.
But how's he doing? How's he really doing?
Yeah, how is he really doing? So if you looked at that opening slide, what did it say? It seems like Elon Musk is losing, but he's actually winning. So the reason, one of the big reasons he bought Twitter/X is because he wanted to make it his own platform, remake it in his own image. And I think this really gets at it. Look at this. The party ID among those who regularly use X/Twitter for news. Back in 2022, 65% of those who regularly use Twitter/X for news were Democrats. Just 31% were Republicans. Look at where we are today. Just a completely different picture. Now it's basically split between Democrats at 48%, Republicans at 47%. And what I should note, Mr. Berman, is this new overall makeup matches the overall electorate far better. And more than that.
So they sat there and said, who's your source? Who's your source? We just saw the source. It's almost 50-50. If you have a margin of error in that survey, it's 50-50. So what they're mad about is that it's not overwhelmingly liberal, leftist, kooks, Democrats. And he's saying, well, it's actually, I just heard a survey or heard somewhere that it's actually more neutral platform. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous.
Not accurate, and you know it.
Not accurate.
I'll let you make your
Scott,
statement. But my point is
can I reframe it a different way? Because the site changed radically, right? So whether you think the voices it is somehow more balanced now, that's fine. But no doubt Musk's influence is profound, and that you open it up and now you're there with his opinion, and he is now part of this administration. So does anyone else think that there should be this greater concern about billionaires purchasing media companies?
Okay. Would you be worried if Bill Gates controlled MSNBC?
No, because he's sane.
So she just said it out loud. If it was Bill Gates, it's okay. But if it's Musk, no, we can't have that. Again, these are all journalists, or they claim to be journalists. I know Cari Champion. She went to school for this. And you don't understand free speech? What's going on here? What's really going on? Do you think she's really that clueless? I'm O Speaks. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Tell me what you think about free speech. Should it be limited? He asked her at one point, what are the limitations to free speech? And she started talking about herself and how she feels. She needs a safe space.